Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and as we are getting closer and closer to standard rotation, I wanted to make a little guide in this video of everything you need to do to prepare. Be aware of what's going to happen next month when March 19th, when Whizbang Workshop goes live and standard rotation occurs and the year of the Pegasus will begin. So we're gonna go over all of that in this video. And of course, we have our giveaway going on for Whizbang Workshop, 3 mega bundles, 2 regular pre-orders on my pocket. Enter that giveaway, like and comment in the video in the description below. Be subscribed to the channel. Every 1,000 subs we get until all the cards are revealed, I will add another mega bundle, so hit that sub button, make me go broke. There's no limit on it. We're already like 700 subscribers away from that next mega bundle. So the year of the Pegasus is approaching pretty quickly. We're gonna have card reveals starting tomorrow for like the next 2 weeks, every single day. So that'll be going. We'll know what all the cards are by the end of that. And then what happens after that? Well, first, before we get to that rotation, there is that Community Day anniversary celebration that's going to be going on March 11th. I've been told it's going to be one of the biggest days ever for free stuff through Twitch drops. I'll have a reminder when that comes along, but there will be free things to get before that all occurs. There's also an event that's going on, or going to be going on in Hearthstone very soon, the Hearthstone 10-year anniversary in a couple of days, where you can get like golden versions of all the gifts and all of that. So those are a couple of things to look forward to besides, you know, all the card reveals. But the big changes typically will be happening when the expansion gets really close. When we get patch 29.0, it'll look a lot like last year's patch 26.0. And basically, it loads into the game a little bit early. And Hearthstone's going to get a little bit weird. We don't know the date of when this will drop. The expansion's coming out March 19th, but likely this patch will come out like a week or so before. Well, the reason things get weird is this happens. Card balance updates. The following cards are being adjusted, with most of these adjustments are reversions to prior changes. Basically, card reverts, cards that are rotating in a wild, a lot of them will return to their original versions. If we take a look at, like, you know, let's take a look at a recent expansion here that's going to be rotating. And by the way, those sets that are going to be rotating: Sunken City, Castle Nathria, Path of Arthas, which goes with the Lich King. All that stuff is going to be leaving. But let's use as an example, you know, one of my somewhat favorite cards out there, Prince Renethal. Let's say Prince Renethal gets reverted, where you get your deck size is 40, your starting health is 40. That card will be live in standard for like a week or so. When that patch gets loaded, they put in the actual expansion. It doesn't go live until March 19th, but it'll be in the client, so that when you open your packs and all of that, you'll be able to, you know, actually open the cards, and they don't have to try and load everything in the day of the expansion. It's already chaotic enough. So yeah, all these reverts will go live at that point. So it might be for like a week or a few days or whatever. We'll be able to play a reverted Prince Renethal, whatever other cards they decide are legal to go. So that's like a crazy, typically a pretty crazy week or whatever. I don't know. I usually hide in the arena while that's going on. I do a lot of that these days. So yeah, that's the major thing that will happen. And then when expansion launches, that's when you're going to see changes to the actual core set. The core set does not change for like the new version or anything like that, any buffs to it. So let's say, you know, they're like, I think Plague Rain is going to 2 Unholy. That won't happen until the expansion goes live, unless they do things differently this year. Again, that's the normal precedent, is that the new core set will not go live until Whizbang Workshop goes live on March 19th. So cards like Patchwork will be sticking around. And on that note, I get a lot of questions about the core set. What happens to a card like Patchwork? Like, you actually can never own this card. This card is unownable right now. Core set cards are not owned by you. They are basically free cards from Blizzard, and if they take them out of the core set, they go away. The only way you can have it is if you own it. So like Marogar is leaving. This is a card you can't own except the signature. So when the card rotates, I won't have these 2 cards. I'll only have the signature. And you're going to ask, well, how do I get Patchwork? Well, right now you can't craft it. It's uncraftable. But when it rotates out of the core set, it becomes a craftable card. And you can either craft it or you could head into the shop, and there's only really one set of packs that I believe it will show up in. You'll have to open just straight up wild packs, and there is duplicate protection and all that, and pity timers and legendaries. But cards like Patchwork, like Lord Marogar, or also cards that have been in the core set basically since day one that are leaving. Ysera, for example. This Ysera is leaving. They're bringing in the old one instead, but it gives you 2 dream cards at the end of your turn. This one is leaving. So again, nobody owns this card right now. It'll become one of the most rare cards in Hearthstone. When Whizbangs goes live, it will not be in your collection. Again, the only way to acquire this card will be crafting or opening in wild packs, because it's not attached to any specific expansion unless they made like an old core set thing. And this is not the first time this has happened. An example being Vanessa Van Cleef for Rogue was in the original core set and then was removed, and I crafted it golden because I'm an idiot and I did that. And I think Corvas for Demon Hunter. There has been other examples of these cards, so just be aware that the core set cards you don't own will leave. But let's say, for example, I think Ragnaros, or let's say Ragnaros was leaving the core set. I don't even know if he is right now. I don't even remember, but let's say this is like the core set version of it. If you already own the card, like you go to Legacy, I own Golden Ragnaros. This is my version of it I own. So there's the Legacy versions, there's the old expansion versions, there's the core set version. So some of these cards you just might not own, and it might not matter to you because you don't play Wild, you don't play Twist or Duels because they're deleting it or whatever, but it's just something good to know, right? That's how the core set works. And again, the core set will not go live until then. I did want to mention 2 strategies to get ready for rotation, and these are nothing you have to follow quite yet, although you might want to. If you're like me, I want to have as much XP saved up for when rotation occurs, because the rewards track itself, like this rewards track, will be replaced on March 19th with the expansion. This stays, so if you need to lock your level 100 portraits or whatever, these ones, the free ones, you have until March 19th to do that. But I like to save my most expensive quests available. So I have the Nas quest. I think Play Against a Friend is 1800 XP. Watch a Friend Win is like 1800 XP or whatever. I have the boost on it, so it's a bit higher. But I like to save 3 of the max quests for rotation. But again, that's like super crazy min-maxing you don't have to do. One strategy I want to recommend if you want to maximize your pack opening for rotation is if you're getting like standard packs from like Tavern Brawl, right? Every week you could get a free standard pack, or you bought a portrait, right? And it came with some class packs. I save all these packs, standard packs, for the next rotation, because right now, these packs, they contain all 6 expansions currently in standard. That includes the 3 that are rotating out. Once March 19th occurs and they're no longer in standard, you cannot get them in standard packs. They're constantly updated. So if I open it after rotation, then I can get Whizbang cards in these standard packs. So I always recommend, if you're getting your Tavern Brawl packs and all that, if you can hold off, if you feel like you can, just wait until March 19th. So I'd stockpile as many standard packs as I can, or you can, mainly through Tavern Brawl, right? There's 1 a week. And I guess the last thing is be aware that the achievements, you can try and do some achievements, Badlands achievements, they still have XP on them, and you can acquire you can basically complete them, get that XP. It will disappear with patch 29.0 that will load in the wild reverts and all of that. So you'll have less time to complete this than the rewards track. And the XP on these just disappear forever. So again, it's something I would advise trying to work towards. I have my achievement guide that has strategies you could try and do to complete these. Most of them are just like play cards a bunch. But again, if you don't want to, you don't have to. It's not a ton of XP, but it does add up. And you can just see like, oh, I'm kind of close to this one, or I'm kind of close to this one. Might as well just, knock it out, right? You can do that on ladder. I believe ladder, duels, or arena, you can get those done. So that's kind of my little game plan to get ready for rotation. When the core set all changes up, the reverts go live. It should be a lot of fun. I just feel like there's going to be so much going on then that we better get this out there now. Also give you guys a heads up, because yes, for the next like 2+ weeks straight, we're reviewing cards every single day. So it should be a lot of fun. And and then we'll find out what like the next rewards track, the reverts, the signature cards. Who knows? There's always tons of news that we'll be going over, and hopefully you guys will be well prepared for that standard rotation. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.